And welcome, college basketball fans. This is where you want to be, right here on 2K Sports. Some great action ahead, and we're happy to have you here along with us for the ride. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Louisville Cardinals and the Michigan Wolverines.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
Here are the starters for Louisville. White is out there with Harrell. Then there's Sanders. And it's Mack in at the center. Down to 5 on the shot clock. White, good.
And you look at the long list of former players from the University of Michigan, a lot of big-name NBA players got their start as Wolverines. It's been that way for a long time. And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Now here's Freak. The three. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
And Sanders kicks to White. Some nice passing by Louisville here. Sanders with the ball. And Crawford picks him up defensively. And it's White missing. Well, Greg, you mentioned moments ago all the former Wolverines that have made it to the NBA. Michigan has been one of the best talent developing schools, Clark, for a long time.
And, you know, apart from the Fab Five group, Kevin, the Wolverines can also name Glenn Rice as an alum, outstanding NBAer, and Trey Burke and Nick Stauskas, recent grads from Ann Arbor.
Now the feed to Sanders. They set the pick. Rozier the pass to White. Louisville, no good that time either. And Michigan has possession. Here's Black. Buries it from three-point range. Black's got 8 points.
Wow. What a first half it's been thus far here for Freak. This is why so many think he'll be a star at the next level.
And you can take all the measurements and do all the data analytics you want to, but all it takes is one half of watching Freak play when he's hot like this to know stardom is in his future.
And it's a completely new group for the Cardinals. Michigan making some changes. Jefferson's checked in for Jones for Knight. And Freak subbed in for Flash. And Louisville here with the change too. Odom's checked in on the court right now for the Cardinals. Thomas is out there with Payton. Then it's Russell. And it's Hughes in at the 3. The Louisville Cardinals have had a real strong run lately in college hoops, Clark. Even after changing conferences a few years back, they continue to shine.
You know, and nobody knew, Kevin, just how they would fare in the new and stronger conference, but it's been winning as usual for the Cardinals.
Michigan making some changes. Smith comes in for Cunningham, and it's Ellis in for Taylor. Odom dishes to White. Here's the screen. Kicks to Mack, and it's blocked by Black. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Outside Odom. He feeds it to Harrell. White with it. Jefferson picks him up. White drives in. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's Harrell missing.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete. Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And White kicks it to Odom. From 10 feet out, Smith with the defensive effort. Michigan with the ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter, but they get it back. Sanders against Banks. Left side Jefferson. And it's Smith missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And the pass to Matt. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. A big good substitution here for Louisville. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
Black in at point guard. Smith is out there with Ellis. Then it's Jones. And it's Crawford at the 2. On the court right now for the Cardinals, we've got Sanders. Harrell is out there with White. And it's Rozier in at the 1.
And guys, over the years, Louisville has had a reputation of being a high-flying offense. You know they'll play at a high tempo and create a lot of chances. It's just what has worked for the program for so long.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
So it's Louisville now. The Wolverines making their last shot. The dish now to Harrell. And Sanders kicks to Mack. Here's Rozier. Offline with his 3. Greg, you said it moments ago, Louisville, a team that can get up and down the floor with great ease on both ends. They like to be Clark the aggressor in every situation.
Well, Kevin, you're right. They've always been able to recruit tremendous talent. Not only skilled, but athletic players, too. And it's hard to think of a Louisville team that doesn't get up and down quickly.
Now here's Freak. He's got 10. Smith drives in, and he dunks it down.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Sanders, finish off the break. Sanders has got the lead up to 1 now for the Cardinals.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. And the shot is good. That's 12 points for Freak.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swing, really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
Sanders' shot is good. Sanders has gone 3 for 3 from the floor.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
Black, he's in at point guard. Jones is out there with Ellis. Then it's Smith, and it's Crawford at the shooting guard position. Pass to Rozier. Excellent D that time from Jones.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Here's Black. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Black's gone just 25% from the arc. 2 of 8. That's good. And Louisville leads by 1.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Both teams will make substitutions. Six seconds left in the second half of basketball. Jones, no one around him. Misses the 3. So Louisville wins it. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic...